Good evening, Raider baseball fans, and welcome to tonight's game versus the Liberty Hill Panthers. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Francis alongside the one and only Steve Kithill as we're ready to get things underway here at Raider Field on the campus of Rouse High School here in Leander. So, an exciting game. It is an all-important game tonight, Steve.
Yep, absolutely.
Andrew Kithill will be on the mound for the Raiders, and Connor Sherburne will be on the mound for the Panthers tonight. An exciting victory over the weekend where the Rouse Raiders blanked the Leander Lions 6-0. Daniel Norris getting the shutout win during that game. What an outstanding effort by that young man.
He was completely clutch. He pitched to contact and just all day long baffled the Leander Lion hitters. Wonderful, wonderful performance.
So it is an exciting time right now for Rouse Raider baseball. Every game is like a must-win game.
It's a play-in game, yeah.
Yeah, as I was reading earlier today on Twitter, more like every game is a play-in game from here on out. And so can't really afford to take an L, and it puts you kind of toward the back of the pack. Right now we're kind of in that middle of the pack right now in the district race.
So both teams come in 5-3, and they are tied for third place. As you know, in the playoff race, though, 4 teams from this district go to the playoffs, and there are 5 teams kind of in a logjam right now. So we have Cedar Park at 7-1, leading the district, and then it's Leander, which is 6-2, recently coming off a loss to Rouse. But then those 2 teams are actually playing tonight. So one of those 2 teams is going to fall back to one of these 2 teams, which are both 5-3 coming into this game. So getting to 6-3 is a big step.
A huge step, and of course it's a grudge match tonight, and looking for some redemption as we dropped this one, the first game of the series at Liberty Hill. Yeah,
we had some walks and kind of a tough first inning, and then we started off. I felt like the momentum kind of changed twice in that game. Once, it definitely started off with Liberty Hill with the walks, and they scored, I think, 3 runs in the first inning. We came back to make it 3-2, and I thought, man, this is going to be it. Here we go, and we just couldn't get the bat on the ball anymore, and ended up dropping that one 5-2.
So looking for that redemption, and also looking for a little bit of redemption on Andrew Kidhill's part, coming off of Friday's 19-6 victory over Marble Falls. But what an odd turn of events, that first inning and a third that Andrew was in, and just the umpiring behind the plate was just so bad from both fan bases and coaches' perspectives. It was just terrible and frustrating for a pitcher the caliber of Andrew Kidhill. Tonight, looking back to get back on track and get his focus geared as the Raiders are trying to make a playoff run here in District 25-5A.
You know, they always say the best baseball players have a short memory. Well, Andrew needs to flush that and just completely forget about what happened on Friday. He does, by the way, have a full allotment of pitches. He has full day's rest. He's pitching on full rest, so he can go full out, and hopefully we can ride him for a little while at least.
And that'll definitely be a positive for the Raiders to get that kind of production out of Andrew tonight. So the lineups for the Liberty Hill Panthers tonight, leading off will be the shortstop, number 12, Ryan Leary. The designated hitter, number 23, Andon Thomas. He'll be hitting for the pitcher, number 15, Connor Sherburne. Number 8, Jackson Knox, the second baseman, will be batting third. Batting fourth will be number 5, Logan Dyer, the center fielder. Batting fifth will be number 10, the third baseman, Cade Neuenschwander. And batting sixth will be number 24, Cash Durkin, the first baseman. And batting seventh, number 3, Chase Maxwell, the left fielder. Batting eighth, number 7, Jack Stavanoa in right field. And rounding out the order will be number 1, Carson Reilly behind the plate. For your Rouse Raiders, your starting pitcher tonight will be number 20, Andrew Kithill. Behind the plate will be number 9, Connor Heinrich. At first base, number 1, Drew Forcell. At second base, number 12, Joe Sparshue. At third base, number 17, Caleb Diaz. And at shortstop, number 23, Lucas Sparshue. In the outfield, in left field, we have number 8, Oscar Salazar. In center field, number 6, Jake Alepa. And in right field, number 3, Keegan Solomon. Raiders dressed in their pinstripe unis. And the Liberty Hill Panthers in their gold uniforms with purple numbering and lettering. And most everyone on the team is wearing their stirrups, so it's a kind of a classy look.
Here we go.
But we're going to take a moment for the national anthem, and we will be right back with you. Thank you for watching Raider Baseball on SHN Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Well, it's baseball time in Texas as we're set to get things underway at Raider Field. Andrew Kithill on the mound, ready to get his warm-ups in. Got a good crowd here tonight. I see Coach Mann down along the first base side.
Really? All right.
He's in attendance tonight. And Kathleen Forcell running the music tonight at an extremely high volume.
She's rocking it, man. What are you talking about? She's just rocking it.
She's just rocking it. She was playing in a Barbie world for the other team, and then she played Send in the Clowns. And I tell you what, it was a tearjerker while Liberty Hill was taking their outfield practice. And a slight bit painful for us up here in the press box
definitely.
to have to listen to that.
Definitely nails on a chalkboard kind of thing.
Got to have just a little bit of fun. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Raider Baseball with us tonight. I'm Michael Francis alongside Steve Kithill, and we look to bring you all the action tonight as we get things going underway. Once again, we'll go over the defensive lineup for the Raiders. Andrew Kithill on the mound, Carter Heinrich behind the plate, Drew Forcell at first, Joe Sparshue at second, Caleb Diaz at third, Lucas Sparshue at short, Oscar Salazar in left, Jake Alepa in center, and Keegan Solomon in right field. Due up for Liberty Hill in the first will be Ryan Leary, Andon Thomas, and Jackson Knox.
You know, they start off with their big guns up at the top of the lineup like most teams do. Ryan Leary is a Division I baseball commit to Texas State. He's definitely the dangerous hitter, one of their dangerous hitters in this lineup.
So wind blowing in from the outfield, kind of out of the northeast just a bit. So it'll be blowing back in. Ryan Leary comes to the plate, and we're just about set to get underway as soon as the umpire gives Kit Hill the play ball sign. We're going to go.
My heart is racing. That's for sure.
Kit Hill delivers inside for ball one. Get those jitters worked out and get into game focus mode. The 1-0 delivery, this is fouled off. That will even the count up at 1. We did see some outstanding efforts. What a play by Drew Forcell on Saturday, that over-the-shoulder catch in foul territory.
Man.
What an outstanding effort.
You know.
Well, yeah, it was in the angle. No, I think it was just out of the angle. That's right. That is right. Michael Eppa letting me know it was out of the view of the camera. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and Leary down in the count 1 and 2.
I can tell you that catch was a very good catch.
Yeah, it was. Andon Thomas on deck for the Panthers. Kit Hill winds and delivers a breaking ball. It's cut on and popped up playable. Keegan Solomon tracks it and makes the catch, and that will retire Leary. One away for Andon Thomas as he comes to the plate.
Number 23, Anthem Thomas.
Kit Hill delivering a curveball, and Leary just got underneath it and popped it up to right. First offering in for a strike.
That's a good omen that a strike is called here.
Right, yeah, because we didn't see that.
Didn't see that much.
The 0-1 misses outside for ball 1, and that will even the count. So get back to what Andrew does so well, and that's painting the corners. 1-1 delivery. This is popped up into foul territory. Forcell makes an attempt on it, but unable to make the catch.
That's a really tough play there. He doesn't have the angle.
And it was to his back, so
really long way to go. That's just kind of a. It's great if we can get that out, but it's a strike, regardless.
1 and 2 the count to Thomas. Kit Hill delivers breaking ball outside for ball 2. The 2-2 delivery, it's a fastball cut on and hit up to Sparshue at second. The throw over to first in time, and that will do it for Thomas. 4-3 on the putout. And that will bring up the second baseman, Jackson Knox.
So Jackson is one of their other very dangerous hitters. He's committed to a Division III junior college called Tyler Junior College. They're a perennial powerhouse in Division III junior college baseball, always seeming to win the national championship or in the hunt for it.
Breaking ball in for a strike. A lot of kids will go to junior college on a short track to get to the bigs. The 0-1 delivery, this is hit back up the middle. This will be a base hit for Knox. Kit Hill left that one just a bit high. And Knox takes advantage and puts it right back up the middle. 1 on with 2 outs for the cleanup hitter, number 5, Logan Dyer. Dyer, the center fielder for the Panthers. Kit Hill from the stretch. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-1. The count to Dyer. Kit Hill takes a long look in, gets the sign he likes. He's going to throw over to first, almost, but not quite in time. Knox.
Jackson isn't much of a base stealer. Not much of a threat to run, but you never know. With 2 outs, you might put him in motion here.
Kid Hill steps off.
You're trying to get the runner into scoring position, of course.
The 0-1 delivery. This is fouled back out of play for strike 2. Nothing in 2, the count to Logan Dyer. Cade Newtonschwander on deck for the Panthers. The 0-2 delivery misses down and in for ball 1.
On deck batter has one of my favorite names in all of district, Newtonschwander.
Newtonschwander. Yep. 1-2. The count to Dyer. This is hit out to left. This will fall in for a base hit. 2 on with 2 out. Runners at first and second for the Panthers. Cade Newtonschwander will stand in for the Panthers. Kid Hill comes set, takes a look back, and delivers this one inside. It's popped up and playable. Sparshue tracks it, makes the catch, and that will do it for the Panthers in the first. They get no runs on 2 hits. They leave 2. On to the bottom we go. We're scoreless at Raider Field. Due up for the Raiders in the bottom, Keegan Solomon, Carter Heinrich, and Drew Forcell. Defensively for the Panthers tonight, number 15, Connor Sherburne is on the mound. Number 1, Carson Reilly behind the plate. Number 24, Cash Durkin at first. Number 8, Jackson Knox at second. Number 10, Cade Newtonschwander at third. Number 12, Ryan Leary at short. Number 3, Chase Maxwell in left. Number 5, Logan Dyer in center. And number 7, Jack Stavanoa in right field. Designated hitter hitting for the pitcher, number 23, Andon Thomas. Sherburne, a right-hander, got some nice move on his breaking pitch right there.
Absolutely. No, this is high-level baseball here. So you're going to see a lot of crooked. Seems like a lot of crooked pitches being thrown tonight.
Well, the keys for Rouse to be victorious today is you need Kit Hill to go deep into the game and be effective on the mound. And we got to have the Raider bats just as active as they've been the past few games, especially on Saturday. You know, you had such a mix of hits with singles, doubles, and triples. And on Friday night as well, you had a good mix of hits by the Raiders.
Sure, we got to swing at really good pitches and make the pitcher work. Make Sherburne work.
Keegan Solomon's going to get things started for you, Raiders, as he stands at the plate. Carter Heinrich on deck. Sherburne picks up the sign from Riley and deals first pitch in for a strike as he gets the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery, curveball inside for strike 2.
That's a hard pitch to hit.
Yeah, that's just not your pitch, as many are told. The inside curveball.
Now he's got to protect.
The 0-2, that one's fouled off, and that's exactly what he did, was protect. And anything close, you have to be swinging at. Never leave it in the umpire's hands to make that call and get caught looking. Sherburne with the 0-2 delivery. Pitch misses low for ball 1. That's one thing that you could say about this Raider lineup through and through is they do a good job in pitch selection. The 1-2, this is cut on. This is going to get into left, just shallow left, as Leary made a good effort on that ball to keep it going into left.
He showed some really good range there, but his momentum was not going to let him make that throw to first base.
Neuenschwander made an effort on it, but it was too fast to get through, but Leary doing a good job to cut it off from the shortstop position. Raiders have one on with no outs for Carter Heinrich. Sherburne goes to the stretch. First pitch down and away for ball one.
Raiders get the leadoff man on, which is so important. Increasing your chance to score in the inning it goes straight through the roof. I think it increases by 50%.
That's what they were really effective with on Saturday versus Leander, was getting their leadoff on in several innings.
Yep.
Second pitch in for a ball, 2-0 the count. Solomon extends his lead. Sherburne takes a look over. Heinrich shows bunt. Lays off a fastball high and inside for ball 3.
That was a ball? I thought he called that a strike.
No, 3-0 the count. Drew Forcell on deck. The 3-0 delivery misses low for ball 4, and Heinrich walks on 4 straight.
Now batting, Drew Forcell.
And look for Sam Walsh to enter. He's looking for a helmet, I believe. Well, maybe not. He left Carter Heinrich out to run the other day.
Yeah, the other day he left him out to run. Sam Walsh has caused so much havoc on the base paths, but not sure what he's doing there.
Forcell lays down a bunt and goes foul. Throw back to the pitcher. He gets beamed with the ball.
Ouch.
In the shoulders. Not sure if that was from the umpire or from the catcher. I missed that part of it. Drew Forcell with 1 strike, and this is another hitter right here, Steve, that has done an outstanding job.
He's had a fantastic
getting
season.
Pitchers to go deep into counts.
Yep.
And having very quality at bats.
Yeah, and by the way, this is an obvious bunt situation. No outs, runner on first and second. You're trying to get them over to both runners to scoring position with only 1 out.
Forcell shows bunt, and he takes it to left field. That is going to score Solomon. Throw to third, not in time, as Heinrich dives in. The diving slide in to third base. And the Raiders are first to get on the board with a single, or actually a double, by Drew Forcell.
So it was a great piece of hitting. He showed bunt. He was thinking it, made the defense think it was going to be a bunt, pulled the third baseman in a little bit, maybe a couple of steps, and then hit it right over his head.
Well, I'll tell you,
base hit.
I'll tell you, he's been probably the hottest hitter we've seen outside of Oscar Salazar for the Raiders. Colby Diaz stands in as he takes for ball 1. Sherburne back to the windup as Diaz will take for ball 2, and another dangerous hitter right here. It's Friday night's game. He knocked one over the fence for a 2-run home run.
No doubt.
Yeah,
2-run
no doubt.
homer. I mean, as soon as the ball, the sound was just different.
The 2-0 delivery, this one's fouled off for strike 1. Been a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. It's just a great day for baseball.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
A 2-1 pitch. This is hit out to right and drifts into foul territory and is dropped.
So that's just a strike.
And
That's all that is.
That is just a long fly ball strike for Colby Diaz, and he's glad to get that one back.
Well, he's glad to get that one back, but if that is caught, that probably does score Carter Heinrich from third base, who end up being a sacrifice fly for him. And it probably even brings Drew Forcell to third base as well. So not so much of a bad drop, but Colby's happy.
Right. Oscar Salazar on deck. And Diaz caught looking on a breaking pitch that was just nasty.
Yeah, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. So
Now batting number 8, Oscar Salazar.
That will bring up Oscar Salazar. Colin Correjo, the designated hitter, on deck. First pitch from Sherburne drops in for a strike, and another nasty breaking ball. The 0-1 delivery, that's cut on and hit up the middle. Leary misplays it, and that will score a run on an E6 in the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 34, Colin Correa.
Raiders take a 2-0 lead.
you know, that's a good at bat by Oscar, the freshman on this team. You got to put the ball in play and make them make a play. Good things will happen.
Correjo at the plate. He goes to lay a bunt down and fouls it off for a strike. And the thing is, I'll note this right here, Steve, is that Salazar does a great job in seeing pitches out of the pitcher's hand. That was a breaking ball, and Sherburne has a nasty breaking ball, and he accepted that as a challenge to hit that pitch.
Absolutely.
And he did. Pitch cut on and missed for strike two. Runners on the corners with one out here in the bottom of the first. Your Raiders with a 2-0 lead over the Liberty Hill Panthers. Joe Sparshue on deck for the Raiders. Connor Sherburne on the mound for the Panthers. The 0-2 delivery just misses outside. And I'll tell you what, that was too close to not be swinging at, if you ask me.
Ooh.
That pitch,
You know,
misses for a ball.
the catcher set up outside over in the right-handed hitter's batter's box, and he hit it. Perfect.
1-2 in the dirt, and that will see Salazar slide into second with a stolen base. Two-two the count to Correjo. Runners at second and third. The 2-2 pitch from Sherburne outside for ball three, and Correjo works the count full. Thing that's hurting the catcher, just as you mentioned, he's setting up too far outside. He's framing the pitch well,
Right.
but he's setting too far outside. The payoff pitch, this is cut on and hit foul down the first base side.
Colin needs to look at this, and he needs to recognize that they're playing back at shortstop and second base. So therefore, he can hit a ground ball there and still score the run.
This is in on the hands of Correjo, doing a good job battling off these pitches. He's fouled off several and getting this quality at bat going here.
It's great. Whatever he does, it's going to be considered a quality at bat now.
It's a 3-2 count with 7 pitches. This one is popped up and playable. Noonschwander over, makes the catch, and that will do it for Correjo.
You know, he made the starting pitcher Sherburne work hard there, and it's a collective effort to try to get that pitcher off the mound and into their bullpen. Pitching's not easy, and a lot of these teams have one or two good pitchers.
Joe Sparshue stands in, and he takes for ball one. And Sparshue, not one of the more patient hitters as we've seen. He jumps on pitches early.
He sure does.
He's very aggressive at the plate. The 1-0 delivery, this is cut on and hit foul down the third base side. And that'll even the count up 1-1. His brother Lucas Sparshue on deck. The 1-1 pitch from Sherburne, a bender in for a strike. 1-2 the count. Raiders have 2 on, and they'd like to get these 2 home and not leave them stranded. 1-2 delivery. That's cut on and hit up the middle to short. Leary has it. The throw to first. In time. That will go 6-3 on the putout. Raiders get 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 on. And on to the second we go. Your Raiders leading this one 2-0 over Liberty Hill. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Raider baseball tonight, spending your night with us on SHN Sports. I'm Michael Francis alongside Steve Kidhill.
Yeah, we have many people watching from across the country. I believe we have some people in New Jersey area. And I do believe my my sister will be listening out of the South Carolina area, and my folks are also listening in Marble Falls. So all over the place.
What a fantastic modern age that we live in, where people from all over the country can watch high school baseball from the state of Texas.
That's great.
We want to thank you all for tuning in and being a part of it with us.
Big shout out to the Rouse Baseball Booster Club for having and financing this this broadcast. It's great.
Absolutely. They've always been good about taking care of getting these games broadcast over the years, and I'm glad to have been a part of it for going on my 8th season doing the broadcast duties.
Yeah, this is my maiden voyage, and I might be a one and done, by the way, because Andrew's going to college next.
Right? Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Due up for the Panthers in the second, Neuenschwander, Durkin, and Maxwell. Neuenschwander digs in from the left side. Kid Hill delivers. Paints that outside corner that he does so well, Steve, that we've talked about so many times.
If they're going to give him that corner, that he's just going to live there.
The 0-1 delivery fastball cut on directly to Forsell, and he'll step over to the bag and take care of the duties himself. That will go 3U.
That was a hard hit ball with a tricky hop. So great play by Drew Forsell there.
I tell you what, I get more impressed with this young man as I see him play. He does an outstanding job. Nope, I said that on Saturday too. If you would have been watching my broadcast, you would have known that. First pitch in for a strike. Cash Durkin stands in for the Panthers. The 0-1 delivery swung on and missed, a pitch down and away. Probably one that you wish he'd lay off of, but Kid Hill delivers it so well.
Well, that looks like a fastball out of his hand, and hard to blame the batter for
the 0-2. Caught looking.
That
was that's sheer nastiness. That's all you could say. The batter was frozen.
The batter had no idea. Sorry, Liberty Hill. That was.
He's like, Mr. Durkin, please take a seat. Chase Maxwell will stand in. He's the left fielder. He'll take for a ball. The 1-0 delivery, that's outside for ball one.
Ball
Or
2.
ball 2. Sorry, my bad.
It's all right.
That's why I've got him. He keeps me in line, folks. The 2-0, that's cut on and hit foul for a strike. 2-1 the count.
I don't have to correct you very often. It's more the other way around, let me tell you.
Oh, man, I'm humbled by your compliments. The 2-1 delivery. Oh, a nasty bender in for strike 2. And I'll tell you what, nobody hits, when he's on, nobody hits that spot better than Andrew Kidhill does. The 2-2 pitch, that's high and outside for ball 3. Maxwell works the count full.
I think he needs to come in with a fastball here and just try to blow him away.
The payoff pitch, a
Nope.
bender misses the outside corner.
Don't like the pitch there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that's kind of what I was hoping for, was that nasty little bender that he's been working so well. And he pitched it, but unfortunately just a bit outside, as Bob Euchre likes to say. Of course, I didn't say it quite Bob Euchre-esque as I should. Just a bit outside. Number 7, Jack Stavanoa, the right fielder, will stand in. He'll slap this one out towards left center. Jake Alepa tracks it, makes the catch, and that will do it for the Panther second. The Panthers get no runs on no hits, 1 left on, and to the bottom we go. Your Rouse Raiders leading this one 2-0 over Liberty Hill. Connor Sherburne back on the mound for the Panthers, as he will pitch the second.
I just got corrected via text. And my other sister is also watching this. So I've got my whole family is watching this. Hello, family. Hello, Sue.
Well, hello, Sue. Thank you for tuning in and watching Raider baseball on SHN Sports, the home of Steve Kidhill.
Yeah.
I should say the sports home of Steve Kidhill. There you go.
The world we live in, you make one little mistake, and man,
Well, family never let you live it down.
I'll pay for it for a while, I'm sure.
Oh, my goodness. Due up for the Raiders in the second, Lucas Sparshue, Jake Alepa, and Keegan Solomon.
Coming up for your Rouse Raiders, number 23, shortstop, Lucas Sparshue. So tempting to call him, he's big shouty.
Connor Sherburne working from the windup as Lucas Sparshue stands in. First pitch in for a strike. That one would. A pitch down and away like that would be hard to hit, as Mr. Alepa just mentioned. The 0-1 delivery. This is cut on and hit back up the middle. Leary has it at short. Throw over to first in time, and that will do it. 6-3 on the putout of Lucas Sparshue. That will bring up the number 9 hitter, Jake Alepa. Sherburne winds and delivers. This is slapped on and hit foul down the third base side. Pitch in for a ball. That will even the count. The 1-1 delivery. This is cut on and hit out towards center. Jackson Knox, back from second base, makes the catch. And that will retire Alepa. Back to the top of the order we go. Keegan Solomon. Solomon 1 for 1. He singled back in the first. Pitch high for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. This is cut on and hit out towards left. This catch is made by Chase Maxwell. What a catch. That was an outstanding effort, diving effort by that young man. As the Raiders go in order in the second. No runs on no hits. Nobody left on. On to the third we go. Raiders leading this one 2-0. So, you know, kind of get some wittiness throughout life and some of the witticisms you get from family and stuff.
Sure,
so I want to share this with you. A couple years ago, Norm and I had our carpets cleaned at the house, okay? And we had Tyler, the carpet guy, there, and he was cleaning our stairs, and you just had to see this gentleman. He was in a T-shirt and shorts, and he had tattoos all over, and he's cleaning the stairs, and he stops what he's doing and stands up in the middle of it, and he says, "I'm a professional, and I impress myself every day." And that's the quote by Tyler, the carpet guy. And so I tweeted this out, or not tweeted it out, but I posted it out on Facebook, and I kind of replied with this comment. I said, "Please feel free to reuse as needed to bolster your own confidence as an icebreaker at parties or even as a topic of conversation when you just run out of things to say." I'm a professional, and I impress myself every day.
Oh, my goodness.
There
gracious.
you go. Some of the things that you hear in life, right?
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Right, yeah. That's Tyler, the carpet guy.
Tyler wasn't lacking self-esteem, was he?
No, he wasn't. That is not a Francis original. And I say Francis because my wife calls me Francis all the time, or she calls me Chasey. Because my grandfather came over with his father from Italy back in 1907 to Ellis Island. And their last name was Francesi. And they shortened it to Francis to make it sound more American.
Very good.
and fit in with the
Sure.
with the culture at the time. Leading off, Carson Reilly for the Panthers as he faces Kid Hill for the first time tonight. He swings and fouls it off for a strike. Due up, or on deck, Ryan Leary and Andon Thomas. It can't be.
Oh, good play.
Boy, I missed that. You'll have to describe it. I missed it.
So, line shot down the first base line and a diving catch by Drew Forcell. I mean, he extended himself parallel to the ground and made a great catch.
Then,
wonderful catch.
I guess what I have a mix-up here is I don't have an at-bat recorded for Carson Reilly.
Is he the catcher?
Yeah, he's the catcher.
He did that last inning.
Carson Reilly flew out to center for Jake Alepa.
Well, then what did Stavanoa do? Where did I mess up?
Stavanoa walked.
This is lined out into right field. This will be a base hit for Thomas.
So we can go back. Yes, Stavanoa walked. And then
I got Maxwell walked. I've got
was
Noonan Schwander, 3 unassisted. Cash Durkin caught looking.
okay, so the very first.
Maxwell walked.
Yeah, we're off on that because the Cash Durkin grounded out to first base. Whoops. Wrong one.
Okay, I got to get my book corrected here. What's this? 1-0 on Knox. All right. Thomas takes off running, and he slides in safe. I thought he was out, but.
Ooh, that was close. Very close. That was a swinging strike.
So the first one is this one, or the last one?
Eddie got that ball out.
First out, you want to go that way. Kate, Durkin, grounds out to Drew. Then C Maxwell strikes out looking. Then Stavino walks.
And Reilly flew out. And what did Noonschwander do?
That pitch is in there on the inside corner. It's a slider. Really tough pitch to hit there.
That's us.
So go further to
Andrew
that
gets the
would be
sign.
that would be where the thing. He popped
And
out to
induces the pop fly
Okay, that's
over
where
first
I
base
missed.
side. Drew Forcell makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 5, Logan Dyer.
Okay, I apologize for that, folks. I got my scorebook all hosed up. Now I've got it corrected, and we're back in line.
So we've got 2 on, man on second. Strike 1.
Pitch in for a strike. Logan Dyer at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single. You have 1 on with 2 outs. Andon Thomas standing at second base. Kiddill looks back and deals a breaking pitch in for a ball. That will even the count, 1-1.
Franchese, we need you back on play-by-play. You put me on play-by-play. Wow.
Hey, you need to. I need to give you a whole half inning of your own.
Oh, no, sir. I'm not going to subject the audience to that.
1-1 misses high for ball 2. You got to hone your craft. Let me get this to you straight, Francis. This is not my craft, and after this season, I'm done. I'm watching my kid in college.
You're forever Franchese to me.
That's what my wife says. The 2-1 pitch. This one's fouled back out of play. That will even the count up at 2. I've been called that too. Franchise. So now Alipa can poke fun at Franchise, knowing that they're both Italian. Uh-huh. 2-2. This was cut on and hit out to right. Keegan Solomon tracking it. And he makes the catch over his shoulder. Oh, my gosh. What an outstanding catch by Keegan Solomon.
He just outran that ball. He just outran and ran and stuck his glove out and caught that ball over with his back turned to the home plate. Unbelievable. Great play.
A huge tip of the cap, and if you're the hitter, you just got to tip your cap to the athleticism that Keegan Solomon just exhibited with that catch, because he was on a dead run, caught it over his shoulder.
Just swatted at it, it seemed like, and the ball hit his glove. Really great catch. That's something you see on SportsCenter Top 10.
Yes, it is. The Panthers get no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1 on. On to the bottom we go. Rouse leading this one 2-0 and definitely needing more insurance. Due up for the Raiders in the 3rd, Heinrich, Forcell, and Diaz. Dude, I am really bummed that I hosed my book up like that because I didn't record the pop-out to Lucas Sparshue.
Oh, was that what it was?
That's what it was,
Okay.
and that's what threw me off. I didn't record that, and so
We'll keep you in line, Mike.
I appreciate that, Mr. Alepa. I need to be kept in line.
Carter Heinrich.
that pop up to Neuenschwander. So, but we're back on track, and here we go. Sherburne back on the mound for the Panthers. He deals the first pitch strike to Carter Heinrich. I believe SK Media is here taking pictures.
Yes, I believe they are.
The 0-1 delivery. Want to give a shout out to those folks, a great media company that puts together nice graphics for Rouse High School and their athletic programs. 0-2 the count to Carter Heinrich. The 0-2 from Sherburne, that is cut on and hit foul, and you talk about a shot. You talking about somebody pulling it. Panthers do have activity going in their bullpen.
Yeah, the Sherburne is over 40 pitches and hasn't gotten an out here yet.
The 0-2, this one's hit back up the middle. This bounces over the glove of Jackson Knox. And that was a sharply hit ball. It was hard hit and had an awkward bounce. I'm going to award the young man a base hit on that one because it was hit off the back of the glove. It did not hit the web of the glove.
That was a strange.
So baseball purists would probably rule that an error, but Michael Francis is going to give it a hit. Forsell lays a bunt down the first baseline. He might actually beat this one out. The pitcher gets it there in time. You talk about a great bunt down the first base line to move Heinrich over.
It's a great bunt, great play by the pitcher. Just good baseball all the way around there.
Sacrifice bunt scored for Drew Forsell. That will not count against his batting average. And that will bring up Colby Diaz. Diaz caught looking his last time up. Let's see, takes for a strike. From the stretch, the 0-1 delivery. That's cut on and hit back up the middle to Leary. Leary has it, throws over to first, and that will do it. 6-3 on the put out of Diaz.
Number 8, Oscar Salazar.
And that will bring up Oscar Salazar. And here comes Sam Walsh in to run for Carter Heinrich.
So now that there's 2 outs, Carter Heinrich, the catcher, needs to go back into the dugout and get his gear on. It speeds up the whole process of changing out. So Sam Walsh is the courtesy runner.
Sherburne comes set. He deals the first pitch outside for a ball. And it was a pretty nice looking fastball. Well placed, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Umpire didn't like it for one reason or another.
Sherburne takes a look at Walsh back at second, and Salazar tattoos this one out to left. Maxwell over, makes the catch, and that will do it for the Raider third. Raiders get no runs on one hit. They leave one on. On to the fourth we go. Raiders leading this one 2-0 over the Panthers, and Sherburne actually working those 2 innings on really a minimal amount of pitches.
Yeah, so Sherburne's at 46 pitches, and Kit Hill's at 40. All the way, both of them are through 3 innings now. So they're both of them are pretty efficient and getting through the innings with a minimal amount of pitches.
Andrew Kidhill back out to pitch the fourth, and he will face Neuenschwander, Durkin, and Maxwell. You know, we all need that Tyler the carpet cleaning guy in our lives to give us those bits of nuggets of wisdom.
Definitely.
that I am a professional and I impress myself every day. Go in with that kind of confidence. Very unassuming. But he did a good job on the carpets. Not a perfect job, but a good job.
That's what was important, right?
Yeah, that's what's important. We have dogs, and so they keep the carpets dirty. It never fails. We get the carpets clean, then it rains, and they go in the backyard and bring the mud in.
Story of my life.
Right, there you go. Cade Noonschwander getting things started for Liberty Hill here in the fourth. First offering from Kid Hill, a fastball cut on and hit up the middle. Sparshue has it to throw to first in time, and that will do it for Noonschwander. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That helps a lot. Helps the pitcher go deeper and deeper into the game.
Cash Durkin comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to first. His first trip to the plate. First offering from Kid Hill, a nice changeup off speed. And it fools Durkin.
Not sure we've seen that pitch before.
You don't see him throw too much off-speed stuff.
Nope.
Pitch misses outside for a ball. Usually you're seeing sliders, curveballs, and fastballs from Kid Hill. I have to be careful and catch myself because my son Seth has played with Andrew, and he always calls him Kittle.
Kittle. Yeah, we've gotten that. We've gotten Kithel, TH, with the TH, but it's a strong German name.
Kid Hill. The 2-1, that misses outside for ball 3. Kid Hill gave up a walk back in the second. That's his only walk of the game. Swing and a miss. Whoo, boy, he paints that corner. He paints it so well. The payoff pitch, that's fouled off, and that is going to go out of play. Salazar making an outstanding effort trying to get over there to it, but it was over the fence. Three and two, the count.
Let's see if he comes at him.
The 3-2 delivery. Yeah. Oh, the big nasty pulls out the curveball. Woo! Have a seat, Mr. Durkin. 2 away. And Chase Maxwell will come to the plate. Maxwell caught looking back in the second. First pitch offering, fastball inside, but low for ball 1.
I think Andrew was wondering where that pitch was.
Yeah, I tell you what.
I guess it was low, but woo.
Fastball, this one is hit out to right. Solomon over, makes the catch, and that will do it. The Panthers go in order in the fourth. No runs on no hits, nobody left on. On to the bottom we go. Rouse leading 2-0 over Liberty Hill. And, man, what a game we are seeing here today.
Good. This is fun baseball.
You're seeing 2 good efforts by these pitchers, and, you know, they're keeping hitters off balance. Raiders have just gotten the benefit of getting a couple through and making things happen on the base paths. And that's the difference in the game right now.
Really the difference. Yep.
Due up in the Raider fourth, Correjo, Sparshue, and Sparshue.
Raiders need to keep putting the ball in play on the ground and making it hard for Liberty Hill to make plays.
Well, usually if you can get through their first pitcher, you start to see things get a little bit better, but this pitcher is doing a good job on only 46 pitches so far.
Yeah, 46 pitches. Looks like Andrew just had a 10-pitch inning, so he's at 50 pitches now. 50 pitches, 35 strikes, which is the 70% ratio, and that's usually spells really good stuff.
Well, he's more than halfway through the game, and he's not even halfway through his allotment of pitches, so that is a good sign. Do have activity going in the Liberty Hill bullpen again, like number 22.
I'll catch a name for you.
Getting loose. Colin Correjo comes to the plate. He is the lone left-handed batter that the Raiders use regularly.
And of course, they don't have a 22 on their scorecard that I have, at least.
Raiders are Correjo fouls this one off. Tyler Williams.
Is that what the name is?
It is. Tyler Williams is the young man getting loose.
Where did you see that? Oh, because I didn't look there. I was in the third column. Whoops.
In the third column.
There you go. Plain as day.
The 0-1, that's inside for a ball. The 1-1 pitch from Sherburne. That's hit up the middle. That is going to fall in for a base hit. And the Raiders once again get their leadoff on, and that's 3 out of 4 innings that the Raiders have gotten their leadoff on. Little shoddy? Little shoddy. I guess big shoddy's coming up. Okie dokie. Okay, I don't know. I don't want Angel mad at me. Sparshue bunts it foul for the first offering, and good thing it went foul. Catcher jumped on it quick enough to keep it foul and not going back into fair territory.
He was real quick out of there, out of that box, out of the catcher's box.
He was. 0-1 the count to Sparshue. Scoreboard operator. And he lays the bunt back down toward the pitcher. Sherburne has it to throw over to first in time, and the sacrifice bunt will go to Sparshue for out number 1.
Now batting number 23, Lucas Sparshue.
You should have called him Big Shotty. Yeah, Big Shotty. Oh, you're not going to say it? Okie dokie.
Well, I mean, in my head now I have the names for everything.
Oh, do you?
Keegan's tough as nails, Solomon.
Keegan's tough as nails, Solomon. Sparshue takes for ball 1. Oh, I hear him in the dugout calling him Big Shotty.
Maybe for senior day.
1-0 the count. Correjo extends his lead to second. Sherburne delivers this. This is hit out to center, and it's caught by Dyer for out number 2.
Now batting number 6, Jake Oleva.
And again, Sherburne seeing a minimal amount of pitches in this inning.
Not too sure Coach Krempine is all that happy with the base runner, Colin Correo. That ball was hit pretty far out to center field, and I'm not sure if he wanted him to tag and try to make it over to third.
Jake Alepa stands in. He fouls one off for a strike. Alepa 0 for 1. He popped up to second. The 0-1 delivery, and Alepa lays a bunt down. And that gets by Sherburne, and that will see runners safe on first and third.
I don't even think Sherburne touched the ball.
I don't think he did. I think it hopped and went under his glove, and that will go down as an infield hit for Jake Alepa. And that will bring up Keegan Solomon. Solomon 1 for 2. He is singled and flown out to left. First pitch up high for a ball. Now, I'm putting it as a hit in my book.
I don't know how you can make it as an error because he didn't touch it. Yeah. It's just it was a kind of an odd bounce. There we go.
This one's hit out to left.
Oh,
Maxwell
man.
over and makes the catch, and that will do it for the Raider fourth. Raiders get no runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 on. On to the 5th we go. I'll tell you what, Maxwell has been productive out there in left field for Liberty Hill this evening.
Hey, man, just want to say hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Glenn. Thanks. Oh. Andrew's 10U coach from CPYL just came up, said hello.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's got quite a fan base here tonight.
Yeah, good. A great
Really neat.
contingent of supporters here for Andrew Kidhill.
Really nice of them to come out. That's Glenn Marsh. He's typically a Cedar Park fan, but I think he's making a concession tonight to root for Rouse. So,
Right. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a fan of all the kids that our kids have played ball with
Absolutely.
over the years, and want to see them be successful wherever they go.
sure.
And whatever endeavors they choose to pursue in life, and wish for all their good success, even when they were playing for different teams, except when they were playing us at the time.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
So that was the only caveat. I'll root for you except when you're playing us.
Yeah, right.
And then I got to root for us. Due up for the Panthers in the 5th, Stavanoa, Reilly, and Leary. Jack Stavanoa will dig in from the left side. First pitch offering a fastball back up the middle. That's off the foot of Kidhill. And the throw over goes to the fence. And fortunately, Stavanoa was not paying attention to it, or he'd be at second right now. And it's not an error on Kidhill. It was a liner back up. It was a comebacker up the middle and just was bounced off his foot.
He's I think he felt that one definitely. So needs to walk that one off a little bit, I think.
Number 1, the catcher, Carson Reilly, will come to the plate. Stavanoa, only the second leadoff to get on for the Panthers tonight. First offering from Kidhill is fouled off for a strike.
Good to see that Andrew was able to push off on that foot. I think it was the push off foot, his right foot, that ball went off of.
One strike count to Reilly. Throw over to first is on the ground, and they called a balk.
So that's a balk, and the reason why is Andrew's front foot moved prior to his back foot. His back, when you throw over to first base, your back foot has to move first. You have to break contact with the rubber. Your front foot cannot move at all. So whether you step off the back or step off to the side towards like third base, you have to break contact with the rubber, and then you can move your front foot.
The 0-1 pitch, it's laid down. It's ruled a foul. I guess that Heinrich picked it up while it was still within the frame of the batter's box.
Just foul. That was very close, being fair. And actually, that would have been trouble.
That will be an 0-2 count to Reilly. The 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
From Kidhill misses low for ball one.
I think Andrew wanted that one, but I think he's also he kind of smiled.
Right. Well, the thing is, the calling behind the plate is in stark contrast to Friday night is so much better.
Oh, it's way better. Yes.
The 1-2 pitch, fastball down low for ball two. Kidhill hoping to get him to chase one inside. Stavinoa extending his lead at second. Kidhill takes a look back. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for Reilly on the strikeout for the first out of the inning. That will bring up Leary.
Coming up for the Panthers, number 12, Ryan Leary.
Dangerous.
Leary is.
Yeah, it's a dangerous hitter in a dangerous situation right now, so got to be extra careful.
Leary 0 for 2. He has flown out and grounded out. Kidhill comes set. He takes a look back at Stavinoa. He deals a breaking ball high for ball one. The 1-0 delivery is low. Fastball for ball two. 2-0 the count on Ryan Leary. Anded Thomas on deck. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Heinrich keeps it out in front of him, and that'll take it to a 3-0 count.
Never want to put the tying run on base, but in this situation, you might think about it, just to get around him and try your chances with the next batter.
Well, Thomas is 1 for 2 with a single. The 3-0. Fastball misses the outside corner for ball four. And Kidhill issues his second pass of the night. That will bring up Anded Thomas. He's 1 for 2. He's grounded to second and singled.
Need something big here. 6-4-3 double play or something like that.
First pitch offering is fouled off for a strike. That'll work, or get the strikeout to where you have the force at first. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball. This one's cut on and hit out into foul territory down the left field side, and it will fall harmlessly foul and make it a long strike.
Yeah, in this case, Andrew needs to throw something that's his pitch and make them hit his pitch versus, or swing at his pitch versus the other way around and give him a meatball down the middle.
The 0-2 pitch coming up. And the delivery, a curveball. This is hit over to second. Sparshue has it. There's one at second. The throw to first.
Yes.
In time, and the Raiders turn a 4-6, 6-3 double play.
Just what the doctor ordered, right? Man, what was I saying? Did I say that?
You said.
I said 6-4-3. It wasn't a 4-6-3, but we needed a double play. See.
Raiders get out of the inning. Panthers get no runs on one hit. They leave one stranded. On to the bottom we go. Raiders leading this one 2-0 over the Liberty Hill Panthers. Due up for the Raiders. In the fifth, Heinrich, Forsell, and Diaz. It's the second time that we've had this combination come up. Connor Sherburne back out to pitch the fifth for the Panthers. We can get a pitch count on him and let you know where he stands.
Yeah. Connor Sherburne, I think he's okay as well. He's been being very efficient. 57 pitches, 40 of them being strikes. So
being effective from the mound, but every inning he's been up, they've had somebody getting loose. Heinrich will stand in. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. First offering from Sherburne. It's hit back up the middle. Ryan Leary has it at short. The throw over to first in time, and that will do it for Heinrich in the fifth. 6-3 on the putout if you're keeping score.
one pitch, one out. And again, more efficiency shown by these pitchers.
And that will bring up Drew Forsell. Forsell takes for a strike. And that's the thing with Forsell this evening is normally he takes pitchers deep into counts. Tonight he's jumped on pitches early, and this one hit over to third. Neuenschwander has it and gets it to first in time. 5-3 on the putout, and that was only the third pitch of the inning for Sherburne.
Okay, so I believe that Coach Krempine is going to go talk to the umpire about the first baseman leaving the bag sooner than catching the ball. So he kind of pulled off the bag before, and I don't know that he's going to even. He asked for an appeal, and the umpire said, "Nope, you're not going. We're not even going to appeal you." So, which probably was not exactly what Coach Krempine was looking for.
Yeah.
Request denied. Thank you.
Yep. Denied. Colby Diaz stands in. He takes for strike one. I'll tell you what, Sherburne has been extremely effective on a limited number of pitches.
Absolutely. Yep. He's
the 0-1, that misses for a ball.
That was his 60th pitch of the night.
I mean, I only have him in one full count. The pitch misses for ball 2. And that was back in the first. The 2-1 delivery, that's cut on and fouled off for strike 2. That will even the count at 2. Raiders' tendency is to do their best with 2 outs, and they've made things happen in the past, but not a whole lot happening tonight with 2 outs. The 2-2 delivery, that's in for a ball, and that's only the second full count that Sherburne has gotten himself into tonight.
And he's only walked, and when he got into that full count, he walked I think. Did he walk that?
No, he
guy?
popped up to
No,
third.
popped up.
This is hit up the middle to Leary. It's short, and the throw over to first will be in time, and that will go 6-3 on the putout. 1, 2, 3 go the Raiders. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 5 complete, it's 2-0 Rouse. And I tell you what, you look at my scorecard right here, and you just see a limited amount of tick marks
Oh, absolutely.
for pitches.
Yeah. He's both pitchers are pitching a very good game right now.
Right.
This is pitcher's duel.
Because when you see no tick marks, that means that the batter was out on 1 pitch. You see 1 tick mark, that means he was out on 2 pitches. Or he got on base with 1 or 2 pitches or a 3rd pitch.
Sure.
So not a whole lot of pitches by Sherburne.
Both pitchers have pitched 63 pitches after 5 innings.
And that is what you call a pitcher's duel, folks.
Absolutely. Yep.
They're both through 5 innings, and on to the 6th we are. And Kid Hill is going to be facing the heart of the order, Jackson Knox, Logan Dyer, and Noonschwander.
Kit Hill and Knox actually play on the same summer league team last summer, and so they know each other probably better than some of these kids that they're playing with their respective teams.
I believe Mr. Leppa has a scoring update for us.
Leander 5-0 over Cedar Park.
Leander's up 5-0 over Cedar Park.
Wow, that's big.
And Eastview and Glen are tied at 2. What inning are Cedar Park and Leander in? Bottom of the 3rd. Jackson Knox stands in. He check swings and went around. He is rung up on the strike. He tried to check his swing. I thought he went around pretty good, and he did.
The dad in me almost yelled, "He went, he went."
The 0-1 pitch, curveball that sails high, and Knox bends down out of the way, and that'll go for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch, a fastball low, and I mean that had some smoke on it, but it misses low. Two balls, 1 strike count to Jackson Knox. The pitch from Kid Hill. Misses inside for ball 3.
Well, that's the type of pitch that I'm gonna ask for, beg for, but it's a ball. I know that.
3-1. This is cut on and hit out to center. Jake Alepa tracks it, and he loses it in the lights. And he legs it out into a triple. And I am not exactly sure, but
It just looked like Jake had that ball all the way.
it did.
And the ball flew over his head by about 15 feet. Obviously, he lost it in the sky somewhere in the lights. He just never really saw it. So Well, we'll see. We'll see how we can get out of this one.
Logan Dyer comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He singled and flew out to right. First pitch, fly ball into foul territory, and it goes out of play for strike 1.
When that ball was hit, I thought, oh, that's going to be an easy pop fly for Colby Diaz, the third baseman, to get, but had enough spin on it that made it out of play.
The 0-1 pitch from Kidhill, a pitch down
got
and
away.
away, and that gets by Heinrich.
Yes!
And they get him out at the plate. Carter Heinrich throws him out from the backstop. Caught stealing.
That's a hustle play all the way around. Carter Heinrich hustled, did not give up on the play, and Andrew covered the plate very well, made the tag down. Really great baseball play there.
Pitch in for a strike, and the scoring hopes for that triple by Jackson Knox just vanished. The 1-2 pitch, that's chopped on and hit down the third base side. Colby Diaz has it, throws over to first, and that will do it for Logan Dyer. And you talk about a frozen rope from Diaz. My goodness. 5-3 on the putout of Logan Dyer. And that will bring up the third baseman, Cade Noonschwander. Schwander 0 for 2. He is grounded to short and popped up to short. Curveball in for a strike. And I believe that Noonschwander tried to check his swing, but the pitch was a strike, no less.
Yeah.
The 0-1, a pitch down and away for a ball. The 1-1, a breaking ball that stays far inside, and we'll go for ball 2. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch, that's fouled off, and that will even the count at 2. So I got to give a big shout out to my producer and my color analyst, Steve Kidhill. His son's out there pitching. I know he's on pins and needles.
No doubt. No doubt.
And he's up here doing this, and I thank you for that. Noonschwander caught looking with a big, nasty curveball from Andrew Kidhill. The Panthers go in order in the 6th. They get no runs on one hit. They leave none on. After 6 or after 5.5, it's 2-0 Rouse. On to the bottom we go. Raiders leading 2-0. Due up for the Raiders in the 6th. Salazar, Correjo, and Sparshue.
Tell you what, Kidhill needs to go back into the dugout and just really compose himself. I know he had a lot of adrenaline going there with throwing out the runner at home. He needs to know that he has probably his hardest inning coming up in the 7th. He needs to dig deep and throw some big, nasty strikes, right?
Right, well.
So
He's a half inning away from doing it and closing this one out.
Andrew has, I believe it's 77 pitches, 50 of them being strikes tonight. So
Connor Sherburne On to pitch the sixth for the Panthers. Oscar Salazar comes to the plate, left fielder for the Raiders. Salazar is 0 for 2. He's hit into a fielder's choice, reached on an error, and flew out to left. First pitch in for a ball. The 1-0 delivery, that's down and away for ball 2. Raiders need to generate some offense here. With a slam.
Ooh.
Well, that he has not called that inside pitch all night long.
That one, I want that pitch for.
He sure didn't call it for Andrew here.
I want that pitch for Andrew.
Right. The 2-1. This is smacked down the third base side and hops over the third baseman into left field. And Salazar has his first hit of the night.
That'll bring up number 34.
Salazar is on his way to getting some district awards. He's just been that good.
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
He's definitely got to be in consideration for newcomer of the year.
I would think.
For sure.
Yeah, I would think that.
Colin Correjo will stand in. He's 1 for 2. He singled and popped up to third. And he pulls this one down the left field side and hits it off the fence by the dugout.
He kind of turned on that one, didn't he?
Oh, he turned on it.
He turned so hard on it, he hit it behind himself.
As hard as that was hit, if that would have been in fair territory, that would have been to the fence.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But
the 0-1 pitch, that's inside. And Salazar down to second. He had a huge jump. Reilly had no chance to make the throw down to second.
yeah, with the ball in the dirt and, Colin has the right to the batter's box, so Colin doesn't have to move at all. There was just no chance that they were going to get Oscar Salazar there.
1-1 pitch. Correjo shows bunt, lays off for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Salazar in scoring position. As a good sharply hit single would most likely score him. Correjo bunts it foul for strike 2. That will even the count 2-2. Brian Templeton on deck to hit for Joe Sparshue. Sherburne takes a look back at second, and Correjo fouls this one off and stays alive at the 2-2 count. Sherburne takes a long look in, glances back, deals high for ball 3, and Correjo works himself into a full count. Now there's activity going back in the Panther bullpen. The payoff pitch, this is hit back up the middle. He'll look, Salazar back to second, throw over to first. And that will do it for Correjo. 1-3 on the putout, and that will bring up Brian Templeton, pinch hitting for Joe Sparshue.
Brian Templeton, a senior, has carried a pretty big stick this season, getting base hits probably once every other game, and he only gets one at bat one a game. So. Pretty good pinch hit. He's a good pinch hitter.
Templeton facing Sherburne for the first time tonight. Sherburne takes a look at Salazar back at second. He deals. This one's cut on and hit out to right. Stavanoa makes the catch, and Salazar does not have enough time to tag and get to third. Yeah. And that
Number 23, Lucas.
will bring up Lucas Sparshue. Sparshue is 0 for 2. He's grounded to short and flown out to center. First pitch offering. This is hit out towards center. Dyer over, makes the catch, and that will do it for the Raider sixth. They get no runs on one hit. They leave one stranded. On to the seventh we go. Raiders leading this one 2-0 over the Panthers, and due up for the Panthers. The back half of the order, Durkin, Maxwell, and Stavanoa.
Going to be real important for Andrew to go in and close this thing out. He just needs. He needs to keep throwing strikes. He's been doing a very good job of that tonight. But keep the momentum going from last inning. I don't know about you, but my heart's racing about 150.
Oh, it does. It did every time my boys were on the mound pitching and I was doing this. It's hard to keep your focus and be objective and do all that when your kid's out there and you're wanting to root him on and do his best. But I will tell you that, and as a father of a pitcher, that a pitcher's life can be a lonely life at times.
It can be very lonely, yes.
If you're not getting run support or maybe you're not having your best game, it can get really lonely because there's so much on your shoulders.
Rouse needs to be playing no doubles defense and, just making the plays, making the easy plays, trade bases for outs right now.
Durkin comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded to first and struck out. First pitch, fastball in for a strike. He paints that outside corner.
If anybody heard that, that was my sigh of relief.
The 0-1 delivery, a bender that's popped up, and it's going to go out of play. Heinrich threw off the helmet and to see if he could make the catch, but it did go out of play. And you don't see that a lot with catchers. They don't necessarily remove the helmet. Some of them keep it on, but you're taught from an early age, lose the helmet so you can see.
Right.
The 0-2, a fastball hit out to left, and that's going to go nearly to the fence. Salazar has it. The throw to second will not be in time. And Durkin with a double to get things started here in the seventh. Maxwell comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He has been caught looking and has flown out to center. First offering in the dirt for ball one.
So what Rouse needs to understand is the runner on second does not tie up this game. It's always about the batter right now. And so get the out. Even if you let the runner get to third base, it's okay. Get the out.
Kiddill comes set. He deals the 1-0. There you go. There's that strike.
Thank you. Got that strike finally.
You got that strike. That'll even the count 1-1. That's the one we've been looking for all night.
Yep.
Kid Hill from the stretch. He takes a look back. And he deals a fastball.
Get the
this
out.
is hit up the middle to Sparshue. The throw to first in time. And that will get Maxwell. 4-3 on the putout. That will move Durkin to third. And Jack Stavanoa will come to the plate. He has singled and walked. So he's been somewhat productive in the number 8 hole. Carson Reilly on deck. Kid Hill comes set. Checks the runner at third. He deals. Wow, not sure where that one missed, but that one a ball. Durkin ever so slightly extends his lead, and that's going to get by Heinrich to the fence on the wild pitch, and that will score Durkin, and that will end the shutout.
So it's time to take a deep breath, go right after the batter, don't have anybody on, let's get 2 outs, end this ball game.
The wild pitch allows the run to score. The 2-0, this is a curveball hit foul down the first base line, and
I know Andrew wanted that. I wanted a shutout, but you know what? A win is better than a shutout here. I mean, it's just a win is a win. So go get the 2 outs and do your job here.
the 2-1 pitch, curveball hit foul, and that will even the count up at 2. The 2-2 pitch misses outside, a breaking ball that just did not have enough break on it, and that will work the count full.
Andrew's getting up into this 87 pitch, 88 pitch range, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's some
Payoff pitch. This was cut on and hit foul. Salazar makes the run over, but it goes over the fence.
no activity in the bullpen at the moment. I think coach is saying, his statement is, this is Andrew's game. Go get your 2 outs.
Carson Reilly on deck. Payoff pitch coming up. Fastball. And Stavanoa caught looking. That was nothing but smoke.
He reached back, and that came from down deep.
He went to the well. That'll bring up Carson Reilly. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center and struck out. He takes for ball 1. Panthers down to their final out. This one is popped up and playable. Keegan Solomon makes the catch, and that will do it. The Raiders win 2-1 over the Liberty Hill Panthers. Andrew Kidhill gets the complete game win. Almost got the shutout, but he'll take the dub.
Take the dub. Take
the dub.
Take the win. That's a huge, huge win in district. And, I'm ready to go give my pitcher a hug, honestly.
Yeah, you go do that. You go do that. I can take care of
All
closing
right.
this up.
I am gone. See you guys. Thanks
All
so much,
right.
guys. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. It has been a fun game. Excellent outing by both clubs. Outstanding efforts from both pitchers. And you give a tip of the cap to Connor Sherburne, who comes in and, just takes care of business, keeps the game within reach. Unable to get the victory, he'll be charged with the loss tonight as Liberty Hill drops the second game to Rouse, and that will even the series between the two clubs. But Rouse will move to 6-3 in district play, and Liberty Hill will drop to 5-4 in district play. Andrew Kidhill goes the distance for the Raiders tonight. They pull this one out 2-1 over Liberty Hill, and they have led this thing from the very first inning and never relinquished the lead, or was it threatened at any particular time. The furthest that Liberty Hill got until the seventh inning was third base. And going back, that was Jackson Knox. And Jackson Knox tries to steal home on a wild pitch. Carter Heinrich gets to the backstop in time to throw it to Andrew Kidhill to tag Knox as he was sliding into home. And that was the closest scoring threat that Liberty Hill posed up until that time. And then in the seventh, Cash Durkin hits a triple and manages to eventually get home on a wild pitch to score the only run for Liberty Hill tonight. But Liberty Hill always a tough out. They're a good and well-coached ball club. Tip of the hat to them. But we have to tip the hat to the Raiders. They've only allowed one run in the past two games and have outscored their opponents 8-1. If you combine the two, 6-0 win versus Liberty Hill and 2-1 victory over, Leander, and 2-1 victory over Liberty Hill tonight. So tip of the hat to Andrew Kidhill, goes the distance for the Rouse Raiders tonight. That's exactly what they need. Be with us on Friday night as we're back on the road to take on the Tom Glenn Grizzlies, the crosstown rival for the Raiders. Raiders won the first game of that series and look to take the sweep on Friday night. And we'll also have a third game this week. It's a non-district contest. It will be Senior Day, so please tune in and watch with us as